You take your first breath in a forest no map bothers to label. The air is thick with pine sap and the sound of rain whispering secrets to moss. Somewhere in the dark, a wolf howls, and you realize you're not supposed to exist. Congratulations. You've just been born Sasquatch, half myth, half mammal. All problem, before you even learn to walk, the world has already decided what you are. A blurry silhouette, a punchline in a truck stop gift shop, a maybe caught on a shaky VHS tape from 1977. You don't even get to define yourself. Humans do it for you. You're 7 feet of fur and folklore, and the most famous picture of your kind looks like someone in a gorilla costume running late for a Halloween party. And yes, you've seen the footage. Every Sasquatch child gets shown it like an embarrassing family home video. You are not a baby. You're an urban legend in diapers. Your mother? She's real, by the way. Though you'll never see her in focus. She raises you in silence, moving through the forest like wind-wearing bones. She teaches you what every Sasquatch must know. Stay quiet, stay hidden, stay unreal. It's a lonely curriculum. You learn to smell humans before you see them, cigarettes, deodorant, and the faint tang of, I hope we see Bigfoot so I can go viral. The moment you detect that mix, you vanish. Because contact means exposure, and exposure means YouTube comments arguing about your bone density. And you do not need strangers debating your femur ratio like it's crypto. Your kind survives by subtraction. Every step you take must erase itself. You become so good at disappearing that even your own shadow files missing person reports. Let's talk about cameras. They are your natural predator. You can sense one before it flashes, a faint whine in the air, the smell of sweaty excitement behind the lens. You freeze, you fade back into the trees. Still, once in a while, someone catches you. Not your face, never your face. Just a glimpse of your elbow, your shadow, your vibe. That grainy second becomes a lifetime of internet debates. Real or fake? Definitely a guy in a suit. No bro, that gate is too fluid. My uncle saw him once while fishing, but he was drunk, so I don't know. You could walk into a Starbucks, order a macchiato, and half the customers would still say, nice cosplay. The other half would ask for a selfie, which is ironic, since you are the one creature who cannot ever take one. It's exhausting being doubted for existing while simultaneously hunted for proof. By your teenage years, your forest is crawling with enthusiasts. Night vision goggles, thermal cameras, beef jerky bait traps, which, let's be honest, sometimes work. Teriyaki is your kryptonite. They camp for days, whispering like they're in a National Geographic special, convinced they're one sneeze away from immortality. You watch them from the shadows, confused. Why worship what they'd panic call the authorities on if they actually found? They call you the missing link, but you're not missing, you're avoiding, and you can't help noticing the same humans who claim to believe in you also keep paving the forests you live in. They want the mystery, not the habitat. You do meet others, rarely, quietly, always at a distance. You don't speak, not because you can't, but because there's nothing left to say. And even if you did speak, humans would probably edit the audio and title it Bigfoot Says Bruh, no clickbait. Your species is scattered, hidden in the cracks of human expansion, from the Cascades to the Ozarks, from northern Alberta to the edges of small-town gossip. Sometimes you smell another one nearby. Musk, earth, that faint, wet fur electricity. You follow it, heart pounding, but it always ends in nothing. That's the curse of being a myth. Even when you're real, you're alone. Somewhere, not far from where you stand in the shadows, another story unfolds, a human one. Meet Randall T. Briggs, forklift operator, weekend warrior, and self-appointed Bigfoot hunter. He has been tracking you for 7 years. 7 long years of stepping in mud, mistaking raccoons for you, mistaking his own footprints for you, declaring every broken twig as evidence.
There's movement in the underbrush. Could be him, could be destiny, could be...
Randall means well, but he has the tracking skills of a malfunctioning Roomba. Every weekend he marches into the forest armed with beef jerky, a $39 thermal camera from Wish, unearned confidence, absolutely no wilderness knowledge. He sets traps you walk around, He sets cameras you occasionally photobomb, just to mess with him. He once followed a trail for hours before realizing it was the tire mark from his own ATV. But Randall believes in you more than anyone else. He wants magic to be real. He wants the world to still have mysteries. And for a moment, just a moment, you almost want to wave at him, but you don't, because your survival depends on mystery, and his happiness depends on the chase. You grow old in silence. Your bones creak. Your fur fades from brown to frost gray. You've outlived storms, fires, and 4 generations of internet memes, including that era where humans insisted you dab. But the world keeps shrinking. The forests get thinner. The nights get brighter. Then one night it happens. A drone. You run, but the forest isn't yours anymore. Trees have been cleared. Your cover's gone. You stumble into a clearing. A red light blinks above you, watching. You could run again, you could hide, but you're tired of being a rumor. So for one long, steady moment, you look straight into the lens. The footage goes viral, of course. Skeptics call it CGI. Cryptid channels monetize your face. Someone adds a Fortnite dance animation for no reason.
What you're seeing is raw drone footage of a rare myth thought to not exist. You can see the giant figure in the middle of the field.
I knew it.
Experts say this might be the legendary Sasquatch.
And you vanish again. Because once you're proven real, you're no longer mysterious. You're exploitable. And you know exactly how humans treat things they can finally confirm, like content. Better to be a ghost than a captive. Some say you never existed at all. Others swear they saw your eyes, but the forest knows. Every time the fog rolls through the cedars, the silence feels a little too alive. Being born as Sasquatch isn't about being hunted. It's about being half-believed. You are a creature everyone talks about, but no one listens to. Too human to be animal, too animal to be human. You're the ghost story evolution forgot to finish, because your whole life is proof no one wants to find.